Listen, man, if we've seen one unboxing, we've seen them all, haven't we?
Oh, you know it.
Let's go.
I've always wanted to be a DJ.
Man, this setup is sick. Yo, DJ Unprotected, what you up to, man?
Bro, you gotta come check this out.
What the heck?
Dude,
what you got going on?
Dude, Santa came early, man.
Well, what is it?
Well, let's check it out. Let's find out.
All right, let's see this bad baby. That thing's huge.
Is it bigger than my tree?
Just as long as it's not bigger than your... Well, never mind.
Listen, man, if we've seen one unboxing, we've seen them all, haven't we?
Oh, you know it.
Let's go. Dude, check this thing out. The Denon DJ Prime 4 White Edition. It was the last one they had at Guitar Center. I was finally able to find it. Check this thing out. Man, this thing looks clean.
This is beautiful.
Been eyeing it for a few months. It's like that powdered coat. You know what I mean? This thing looks badass. So what we're gonna do, I don't know about you, bro. What do you think? I think we should power this thing up, shouldn't we?
Oh, yeah. We need power. More power.
Let's power and check out these lights. Let's power and check out these lights. So we've got this thing powered on, and honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I unboxed it and immediately jumped into a Twitch live stream to do my end of the year mix. But I will tell you, I am beyond excited to have this piece of DJ gear in front of me. Now, if you've seen in previous videos, I am a huge fan of what Denon DJ is bringing to the professional DJs, as I love the Prime Go. Okay, that thing always goes with me when I'm traveling. It's great. But I've been researching the Prime 4 for several months, and I finally took the plunge, right? But real quick, I want to give a shout out to my returning viewers and subscribers. I really appreciate all of your support and help me grow my channel. Every single like, comment, and even the dislikes help this get better and better. So thank you. Okay, so back to why we're here. Why did I get the Prime 4? I have a Roland DJ 505 that I use for all of my mobile gigs, even when I got club gigs, everything like that, right? Unless I'm jumping on the club system. I've got the Prime Go for when I travel with it. I really need another controller or standalone system. Yes and no, right? But why I got this is because I really like the idea of having a device that I can record and stream my DJ mixes without being tied down to a laptop. Or in the case of the Prime Go, you actually have VU meters on each individual channel. I love this. I think for a professional mix, it's like, sure, you can sit there and try to judge off your ears, and we've had this discussion in previous topics before, but meters matter in the sense of like volume and stuff like that, especially if you're really trying to push a system or whatever you're doing, testing out tracks, right? The VU meters matter for your individual channels, especially if you're going to stack tracks. So anyway, I'm really happy to have that feature. You know, I wanted a device that I can kind of get away from the laptop in certain scenarios. Now, I love my laptop. It's a crutch for sure when it comes to taking it on mobile DJ gigs. You've got, 15,000 songs. You know you're going to be able to cater to everybody's needs at the event, right? Because it works, and and I know Serato so well, I can find any song really fast, okay? But now we can kind of get away from it and have the option of leaving the laptop at home. Because let's be real, if you're getting any of the new Apple MacBook Pros, these are professional devices that are like $2,000 to $3,000. On top of the rest of the gear you're bringing, is that something that would maybe be easier to just leave at home, and then you just take the music gear that you need to the gigs? I think it's worth thinking about and talking about. Okay, but I got this thing, and this right here, this is awesome. All right, so let me just get into it. Like, what are my thoughts on the device? First off, this color looks great. I'm gonna talk about style in a second, but I love the white. The white pops. Okay, I'm gonna get to that in a second, but I couldn't wait to mention that. All right, so let's talk about the build quality. Now, this, if I was gonna rate it a 10 out of 10 for it to be a standalone unit, how it feels, and I've had CDJs and other things in the past, and from different controllers, from Newmarks to the Roland DJs to whatever. This right here, I would give it a 10 out of 10. It's built very nicely. I really like how the mixer is. This is solid, how this all comes together here, right? And it's all, I don't even know the material. I could say like it's some type of metal, aluminum, whatever it is. I don't know. I didn't look at the manual or anything. I literally took this out of the box and jumped right into streaming an online set. But I think it's great. Like the quality feels good. The faders feel great, you know. There's tons of videos about the features of this thing, but I'm just giving you my perspective since I've had the Prime Go. I do not regret this purchase at all. Okay, style. I'm gonna tell you straight up, 10 out of 10, this white pops. Now you see other DJs will go and put skins on their gear and whatnot. This looks really good, and I was debating on maybe doing the video without, you know, using the camera light to see what it would be, and maybe at the end, I will, actually, you know what, I'll do it right now. Ready? I'm gonna turn off the camera light, and with some like DJ things, lights in the room, I mean, this thing pops, you know, the style's cool, and I like it. I mean, it all looks great. The fact that like the different color of the decks with the white, it looks awesome. So I'm gonna turn this light back on. You know, one of the other things that I like about having the white is that you can see, you know, the levels, the numbers, what you're using. Now for, you know, sometimes when you're in low light situations, it's hard to read like the mixer, and I know you should know where all your knobs and stuff are at. Some of us, like, I'm color vision deficient. You know, I can't always tell, like, if something's peaking or not. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're looking at it now, I know that they made their colors, like, you know, well seen. You go from the green to the white, the blue, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So, but at least you can tell, like, okay, I know where my level's at. If you're at 0, +6, +10, whatever it is, you can tell, like, I really appreciate that. You're not struggling to be able to view what you need to see, okay? This is like a tool that you use as DJ. You got to be able to see everything that you're utilizing. So I love this. The style's great, you know, and I will say, like, I don't remember, you know, I've messed around on the original Prime 4, the first version that was released, I guess the one that's still out, what it exactly, like the material or stuff felt like, or the paint. But this is pretty cool. It is like almost like the powdered type of, or matted coat type of paint. I don't know the technical term, but it's great. It's like textured, so it feels really good. I think it's going to be easy to clean. I think it's really dope. You know, I really like how it is. Now, this white just looks great. I can't get over it. You know, honestly, I just find it to be so inspiring. Like, I really just want to keep mixing and working on stuff. I think the mixer is great. Thank you, Denon, for putting the split cue right here in the middle of the mixer and not somewhere in settings. I seriously love this feature. You know, I missed it on the Prime Go. I missed it on my Roland DJ 505, you know, because I used to have it on, you know, my previous, you know, Pioneer mixers when I had the DJM 800 back in the day. You know, I like the split cue to change in between, you know, a stereo mix or having the split, because it depends on the situation. Maybe you've got a monitor in a DJ booth, and maybe you don't, you know, who knows. But I really like it. So, okay, so what is my intent with the Prime 4? Well, this is going to be my streaming rig. You know, maybe I'll get a case for it and bring it to mobile gigs. But for now, it's going to stay here in the studio, and I'll use it for like maybe house parties or, you know, gathering with friends or whatever it is. But this is primarily going to be like my weekly podcast show device. I'm going to record the mixes, stream them, you know, it's going to be great. Test out everything in the system. I am really liking the engine software. The updates are getting better, you know. So with all that said, is the Prime 4 perfect? Was it worth the money? Do I have any regrets about it? Well, I don't have any regrets about it. This thing is awesome. It's a lot of fun to play on. Have really enjoyed it, utilizing it in the set. I think that Denon DJ will kind of start hitting some perfection when they tighten up their beat grid analysis. I would say about 40% of the music that I import into the engine software requires me to fix the beat grid. I don't get mad about it. I just accept it. I know I got to give myself extra time to adjust the beat grids as I'm preparing my sets or whatever it may be. It's just there. Like, it doesn't analyze the tracks as good as Serato or Record Box, whatever. I know it's new to the game. Denon's figuring it out. I'm sure they're going to keep coming out with upgrades and make the analysis better. But that's the issue that I have with Denon. And it's not really an issue, but it's just one of those things you just got to know. Like, you are going to have to adjust the beat grid on these things. And you just get used to, you know, hitting the edit, jump it over, whatever it is. Like, whatever it takes to fix it, you know you're going to use this area to adjust the beat grid. Okay, so there are plenty of videos out there covering the features of the Prime 4, but I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this white. Prior to getting this, I was trying to look it up. There's only like there was less than a handful of videos actually showing the white. I was super excited about it. I ended up getting one of the last ones that my Guitar Center had, and they said they only got 2 in anyway. So I think that's great. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think that maybe Denon should have released this for their initial product? Or what do you think the reason is behind dropping this awesome white color? Let me know in the comments below. All right, so if you like this video, please hit that like button. If this is your first time checking out my videos, please consider subscribing. You know, now that I've got this awesome DJ console, I plan to release more tutorials in the future. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.